I'm on a porch, get money, you know that we never could get a divorce. Say you the plug when nigga might have been the source. Why me pull up in that brand new Porsche? Come through, I teach you this shit like a chorus. Bitch, I'm like Ghost, I got power, of course. Invested my money and ran up a check. Now man, I hot like a motherfucking torch. I got a habit, gotta keep going, cause I cannot get that.
Oh,
Yep. Pause your music.
oh shit, I forgot.
It's okay, shit. Keep going, keep going. All right, so, man, we might have some special at the end, might have a little freestyle session, but whatever it is, you know, we back on the porch, man. We know we done had a phenomenal week. Been getting to it. Me and BJ personally, we been grinding for real, like getting after it for real. So, hey, what a great time to be here in 2023.
Well, yeah, we starting this thing out with a bang. It looked like, you know what I'm saying. And business wise, going into this thing hard for real.
Hard. So
no time to play.
No time to bullshit. No time to play. So, man, welcome back here on the porch again. Make sure y'all go follow us on Instagram at _on-the-porch. If you on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, talk to us. Man, we want to have conversations with y'all. We don't want to just be talking to ourselves. I get tired of talking to this man. So, talk to us, right? And if you on YouTube, please go over to our other platforms and make sure you leave us a 5-star and, you know, get this thing out to other people. Share it, right? BJ, how your week was this week?
Man, my week was terrible.
Okay, why you say that?
T-Mobile, basically, I woke up one day, I was actually on the way to an appointment, and like they literally, like my phone just crashed, like it wasn't working. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't make a call. I couldn't do nothing. It ended up taking me, this happened Wednesday. I didn't end up resolving this issue until Thursday night. So that, mind you, that's like, I went to T-Mobile on Wednesday.
Right.
I literally was in the store for 4 to 5 hours. And then they were like, by the time I left the store, they were like, okay, go home and do this, do that. And then by like 11, 12 o'clock, check it again and it should be working. So I get home. I do whatever they got to do. I'm chilling. I got another phone, so it's running off Wi-Fi. So I'm on Instagram. I can do everything. Well, so I go ahead and do that. Do what they tell me. So it's like 12 o'clock. It's like 12:30. I check and see my phone. Still can't make a call. Still can't do anything. So next day, as soon as I wake up in the morning, as soon as T-Mobile opens, I run up to T-Mobile. They're like, okay, your service is on, boom, boom. I told them, I was in the store 4 or 5 hours yesterday. So they were like, yeah, that's probably all we could do. So boom, they was like, go to Apple. I went to Apple. So Apple, they basically like, shoot. Because they like, go to Apple because I might get a new phone. But I run to Apple, they run a diagnostic for my current phone. And they're basically like, if it's not reading back that nothing's wrong with this phone, like we can't give you another phone. Like we can't do nothing.
Right.
So my phone basically come back like nothing's wrong with it, nothing. So they're like, it got to be something wrong with your account. So go back to T-Mobile.
Right.
So I was about to drive back to T-Mobile. I was at 4 or 5 hours the other day, but they were like, nah, it's one here, right here in Lenox. So I went to that T-Mobile, and first I got like, it was this girl. She was like a dyke, but you could tell she just started working there and she really didn't know what she was doing. So I was like, the whole time I'm in line, I'm like, bro, please don't. I'm like stereotyping her. I'm like, bro, please don't get married. Please don't get married. She looked like she don't do good at her job. Please don't get married. So boom, I'm sitting down waiting. She come right up to me. Oh, what you need? I'm like, oh my God. So I basically break it down to her, like what was going on, the situation, everything. She like, yeah, so we probably wouldn't be able to do nothing for you. I'm just probably about to do the same thing they do. I was like, all right, can I use y'all phone to call the people so I could just try to figure something out? She like, okay, but you gotta wait till she got off the phone. So I'm like, all right, this is like this older lady on the phone. I'm waiting. So I go over there. I'm sitting. It's another T-Mobile working in there. It's like 2 other ones. It's a Chinese guy. I'm like, please come up to me and help me.
This is a racist, by the way.
Please come up to me and help me. Please come up to me and help me. So guess what? I end up telling him the situation. I was like, yeah, I was like, can you give me the number for T-Mobile Tech? Because I'm just trying to call and see what's going on. And then he's like, let me see the phone. Yeah, I handed him the phone. And I was like, yeah, she was like, basically like she can't help me. I was already at the other store 4 or 5 hours, so she probably like couldn't figure nothing out. And so he's basically just working on the phone for like an hour or two. Boom. Like he fixed it. He got my phone up and running. That's why stereotypes aren't always bad, guys. Because I was right. I wasn't the Chinese dude from the beginning, and he ended up fixing it.
So
hey.
so is it? First of all, that's crazy as hell. First of all, his phone was down. Obviously, we work together. So
Literally
you know, some
2 days.
people they calling his phone. Some sellers that want to sell a house or something. First of all, I had our caller for the first day. He still was calling from his phone. So if they was calling back, they wouldn't get nothing.
It was
so
his phone is not in use.
that was fucked up. But that's besides the point. We was able to obviously we stayed able to get through. Hope no sellers called back that want to sell their house, and
Please,
he
Lord.
missed the call.
Name of Jesus.
So
Please.
hopefully that's what happened. But basically, that's a crazy story because it's just like,
Why is it crazy?
it is crazy. First of all, is that camera recording? It still is? Okay, because my computer cut off. So whatever.
Oh, I'm not gonna have a 30-minute marker.
Nah, we ain't got 30-minute mark, so we just got to
That's
keep
crazy.
talking. So, but it's crazy because first of all, you always want to have an open line of communication, but we're not going. That's something deeper, and I ain't gonna get into that.
What do you mean?
What I mean by that is with business, you always got to be able to be communicate. That's the thing when people be like they want to be entrepreneurs or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you? Because you can't change your number or nothing.
Oh yeah, facts.
Because the people, especially what we do, you know, you might talk to somebody 3 months ago, and they may be like, "I'll use your service later on." Then they may call you back 3 months later. But if you change your number, they can't get in touch with you. Now you missed out on that business.
Yeah, like we're literally closing on a house right now that I got under contract, and he literally hit me up, and I hit him up probably like the first of last year.
That's crazy. I ain't know that long ago.
Yeah, he literally like hit me up like a while ago. Like I probably hit him up and he like responded, but he just texted me back and were like, "Is that offer still available?" Basically.
Damn.
So
that's how it goes.
That's how important like that number is, and just keeping the same line of communication.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you want to be able to be reached. Most people don't understand how important it is to be reached. A lot of people be like, "I want to be unreachable" and stuff like that. But really, when you get into a bag and you trying to get to some money, bro, you want to be reached.
Unless
right?
you trading crypto and stocks, you gotta be reached.
You need to be reached, and because especially if you're providing any type of service or you trying to buy property, whatever that is, you want to be reached.
So why you say that when I said I kind of stereotype when I walk in?
Oh, that's what I was about to get to. Because you saying stereotype. Sometimes, bro, stereotyping is not bad. I just think about it like, damn, that's crazy.
Sometimes it's not.
And a lot of, you know, obviously, bro, we be like, bro, you can't. A lot of people be like, don't stereotype people, but it's just like, obviously, in this position, it helped you.
That's like if somebody has like a car detail van, you go with somebody, they pull up in a van, car beat up, it's a white van, you can see the rust on the outside, boom, boom. And then on the other hand, it's another van that pulls up. It got its logo on the outside,
right.
Rims clean, car washed up, no marks on it, looks brand new. Who you gonna ask to wash your car?
I'm probably gonna go with the clean guy.
Okay. Then.
Even though.
So that was stereotyping.
But even though that old person that got that old van probably been washing cars for a long damn time.
Ooh.
They probably get in the crevices of that bitch. No cap.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like I might go with the guy that got the old truck, right? It's all about. I guess it's all about your perspective, whatever you think. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, he a little too new. I need this guy that's like he been through the fucking trenches.
I need the Asian guy.
Okay, and I mean, and you know it's crazy.
Bring me.
But there's bad stereotypes though, bro. There are bad. Of course, there's good and bad to everything.
Give
so
me
every
an example. Give me an example.
Okay, boom, perfect example. The other day, when we went to go look at the house, we got on the contract that's pending now. In there, we got that's pending with the attorney now. We literally were pulling off just because I'm a young black man in a nice car. I got tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
We got on our collared shirts and everything, right? We got all that stuff on. This guy, we pulling off. Dude before we pull off, he's pulling off before us. I'm on my phone trying to put a GPS up after we looked at the house already. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna call you back later on and give you an offer. Boom, we leaving. And he gonna come by me and go, roll your window down. Hey, y'all ain't scamming or nothing, are you? Why I gotta be scamming? Why does he think I'm scamming?
Because we're black in a nice car.
Black in a nice car. I got tattoos and I'm too young to be out here buying houses for $100K.
And
right?
He probably didn't get the house the right way because he said, what he said? He said real estate. He said real estate is slow money for him.
Yeah, he said I need something faster.
He works a regular job and he said real estate money is slow for him. So
yeah,
it sounds like he in the street life somewhere because
Probably was a dope boy.
he getting some type of fast money where real estate money is slow for him.
For
It
sure.
don't make sense.
For sure. So and it's kind of like it's crazy that this happen to us all the time. We get stereotyped in business, and that's why y'all got to be careful about how you carry yourself because people are gonna stereotype you all anyways. So people are always going to stereotype you. So you need to be prepared to be able to make sure. And it's sad that we got to be this way, but you got to be able to prove your position, prove why you are even qualified to be doing what you're doing, right? Sometimes you get people but the crazy thing is, it's only black people that stereotype us every time, or stereotype me or you. Every time I go and it's an older white person, I'm going to go look at their house or something. They always go. They don't even care. Shit, they just like shit. Pretty much, they understand business way more. So what they're just saying, like, bro, as long I know you can't scam me out of my house, I don't care how you look or whatever, bro. As long as they probably don't even be liking us because they may be older white people. So they might be prejudiced or something. They probably just like, bro, as long as you could get this deal done, I don't care who you are. But our own people, bro, they be the main ones. I'm telling you, this has happened multiple times, bro.
We be so ready for that. Watch this. This a common question they ask us, Mike. How many properties you got?
Well, I actually buy a couple a month, but I sell off of a lot of them, and then especially in the height of the market, I sold a lot of my properties. So now I'm kind of back to around 2 or 3. But I'm buying properties constantly, so I trade properties a lot. So
because we buy 3 to 5 a month on average, but we just moved into this market.
Yeah, for sure. So you got to be ready for that, and people are going to question you. People are going to question your authority in the space. Period. Like, no matter what. So don't get offended. I could have easily got offended when bro was like, y'all scammers, which I kind of did, but not in his face. Like, I was just like, nah, man, it look like we scam. Why you say that?
We be like, how? Like,
that's always the question.
We be like, how can we scam?
I was like, how we gonna steal your house from you? And everything we do through an attorney. All I tell them to do is I be like, hey, call my attorney and talk to them. I mean, all 3 of them. Whatever one you want to call them and see how I do business. Period.
That's why it's important, like, to build a relationship with, like, one person. Like, don't be all over the place. Like, sometimes I know you could, like, work with multiple people, but build, like, those connections up, like, build them from the ground up. Because, like, whenever we need validation or something, we tell them, call Martin, call this guy, call him, ask him about it. And guess what they do? It's always a good review. It's always a good report. So they got nothing to go off of because it's somebody that they respect or looks like a respectable person in the field, and they're telling them that we do good business. We work with them all the time.
And a respectable person is an older white gentleman or an older white person.
Oh yeah, he's
because they go to them. If they hear that from an old white attorney,
these are my favorite guys.
Old Caucasian attorney, they always go. They go, oh, these are my guys. They're great guys. Oh, instantly, we're validated. Off rip. We're validated. They ready to sign the contract at that very moment. But, I mean, it's like we could get angry about it, but why, bro? Honestly, bro, y'all got to understand. Sometimes that's just the way of the world, bro. Sometimes you got to, instead of getting angry about a lot of stuff, understand that it is the way of the world.
Because, like, other than getting older or like owning a private jet or like a Rolls Royce or something, I'm pretty sure like it's not too many more ways to get like validation in your field or anything. Like it's not like specifically like the field we're in or something, like just off a visual.
For sure.
Like other than us getting older, like it's no other way for us to just like prove to somebody that like we know what we're doing. We know what we're talking
for sure. And that's why you try to just have everything together in your business. That's why you have bit when you're doing business, have everything together. Get business cards. That should be the first thing you invest in. Right? Get you some business cards.
They always ask for a card.
They always gonna ask you for a card. That's like a start off validation, even though you can order cards. No
Write that down. Get business cards. If you're in business, get business cards.
Get business cards, right? Then you want to make sure that even if you got to get a website. A website don't cost too much. A website costs like $200-$300. You hit somebody up off of Upwork. Go to Upwork.com. Get somebody on there, a web designer. They'll design your website quick. You'll get in like a week, maybe even 2-3 days, right? For $200. There'll be your whole website. I have a website, so I was able to be like, you want me to text me? That's why I told the guy, you want me to text you my website? He looked at the website too. That way I'm even more validated at that point. So now I got a business card. First of all, you want to get an LLC. So they can know when they look your name up,
LLC.
That come up. You want to get a business cards. Then you want to try to go out here and get you a website. Now, this is obviously, you know,
And
they
I
got
feel like the next thing, I feel like you should have like some like we were saying some sources, some people that
Some
feel
sources.
like you could call. And
You could call
they
on,
could like
right?
validate for you.
But sometimes you're not gonna have. I guess you're not gonna have people like that at first, especially if you just starting business. You're not gonna have that. But you should be working on building those relationships, right? So call the attorneys or whatever you're doing. So with us, if you're doing wholesaling, you're doing real estate, I'm gonna call some attorneys. And guess what? I'm not only just gonna call them. If I can get there to them, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna shake their hands, let them know who I am and what I do. That way, when somebody do call about me, they call them, they say my name, they be like, oh, I know exactly who they talking about. I know exactly who they're talking about, right? They're talking about that guy that came up here, great guy, nice guy. I'm like, yeah, and they're gonna say, yeah, he's a nice guy. He's looking to close a couple of deals with us, and he's a real investor. I mean, that's just kind of.
Yeah, we had an attorney tell us, he was like, I like how y'all like just come in, y'all do all y'all business in person. Because on the other hand, he's had experiences like with people that they don't show up at all. But on the other end, they don't show up at all, so they don't have that relationship with them, and they're being like so demanding, and strenuous on the attorney. So he's like, I'd rather strain and stress over somebody I know personally rather than do that for somebody that like doesn't even take the time to come in and actually like put that effort in, like build that relationship.
Yeah, and then
so relationships are key.
Relationships are key. So what you should when you get started. Go ahead and get your LLC. It ain't nothing but like $100. Get your LLC. So when people look your name up, they can at least look up your name and it connects with the business. Then go try to get you some business cards. Get you some business cards. Because people are going to ask you for business cards. If you do business, they want to get you some business cards, right? Then you want to make sure, if you can, I understand not everybody going to be in that position. And most of us spend $100 easy, $200 easy. So most of us trying to start a business, you got it. Because you buy spending on food. I'm not making no excuse for nobody. Probably spending on food or something anyway. So instead of buying that food, if you don't have to buy that food, of course, go get you a website. Get you a website, 2-3 days, complete, done. That should be enough validation when you're at least first going to someone. And then in this day and age, get yourself a social media. Yeah. Get yourself a social media because people gonna look you up on there too. They'll look you up on there before they look up your website. Quite frankly. So you want to make sure that you got yourself an Instagram. So the 4 things, I just call this the new entrepreneur validation kit. New entrepreneur validation kit. Get yourself a LLC, some business cards, social media, a website. Now, of course, you don't have reviews and stuff like that already because you're just getting started. But soon as you get your first person, get reviews. That way, now you're building you're getting reviews, so you're getting more validation, saying that people say I actually use their service. And then you want to go out here and start building those relationships with those people that's in your industry. That way, people in your industry can validate you. Once you got those things, it's cool now. Because now every time somebody question you, here's my business card. Here's my LLC, right? Now, okay, boom. Okay, you need here's my website. Okay, now you need my social media. Here's my social media. Okay, now once you start getting reviews, okay, and here's some reviews. So now guess what? There's literally no questions asked. There's no stone left unturned. So have those things, and that's gonna lead you somewhere.
Because you gotta put it in perspective. Like if I go to somebody and I want to do business with them, or they're about to handle business for me, and I go to them and they say they don't have an LLC, they don't have no business cards, they don't have a website.
Yep.
They don't have nobody that can prove to me that they've been doing this for a year or longer, or like done successful transactions.
And especially in something like real estate, because bro, just a lot of money. Like how I know you got this money, so you definitely have to have that. But go ahead.
Like what we just pulled today on an appointment. Like we with another real estate agent. So shoot, we had like one of the best real estate agents closing our flip. So guess what we throw out there while we work on a real estate agent? Oh, you know Elizabeth? Oh yeah, she just closed his house for us. Boom, validation. They know we serious. They know we just work with Elizabeth, one of the best people among your people.
Yep, best people in their industry. That's why I said build relationship with people in your industry.
Yeah,
that's super important, because if you don't build relationships with people that's in your industry, then when people go and ask questions to those people that's in your industry that are experts, and they say they don't know you, they gonna be like, oh well, shit, I'm not working with them. If you don't know them and you ain't heard nothing about them, don't work with them, right? So don't always look at stuff as competition, even if that's people that's doing the same thing. So with us, like, say if that's another wholesaler, right? It's not competition. It's like, I'm trying to build a relationship with you, so just in case I may need you. So if somebody may call you and be like, hey, have you ever heard of these guys? And then you're like, oh yeah, I heard of them guys. They do good business, or they closed a couple of deals, or we closed a couple of deals together. So now that's even validation. So no competition when people, that's why people don't build relationships with people that's in their industry, because they feel like everything is about competition. No, it's about collaboration. We can make way more money together than we can make apart. Mm-hmm. So, that's just part of it, right? So we need to make sure that we're being ready for that. But hey, I got a question. Oh wait, I do have a question though. But
I have a question too.
Okay, so
I have a question too.
Oh, go ahead, ask your question.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
No, so I mean, so validation important. Now y'all saw what I said y'all needed. Y'all heard the new entrepreneur validation kit.
4 steps.
Yeah, it's 4 really. So y'all heard that, and then we'll get the views in there later on. But when is it not okay to look for validation?
When is it not okay to look for validation?
Yeah, like when is it inappropriate? Like you should not be looking for validation whatsoever.
In a freaking relationship with my girlfriend?
I guess so.
Like, what do you? I'm trying to see what else I could say.
Tay asked the question. God damn it.
Tay asked.
Man, our producer asked the question. Yeah. What you mean by that? What you mean by that, dog?
All right. So maybe when somebody's like just starting a business and they
somebody get this nigga a microphone. Go ahead. Next week we go. Next week.
But when is it okay for somebody not to?
I want you to hear this.
What the hell going on? When is it okay for somebody not to seek for validation and maybe like a career or something like that? Because you might just now starting out type stuff. So when is it okay to not seek validation?
I think when you're first starting and you're working with somebody that's obviously a known expert in your field, I feel like you shouldn't be questioning them too much. You shouldn't not be asking them all the questions, because now I'm like, bro, you over here coming to question me, but you came to me for help or about something. Don't come over here question me and saying, can I do it or I'm good at it. I feel like at that point, like people come to me and they may ask me questions, and then they start asking me, if you come to me for help, if you go to somebody for help and start asking for validation after you ask them for help,
yeah,
why are you doing that? Don't come to me for help then. Why did you even come to me for help if you have questions about me? Don't come to me. Go to somebody else.
I feel like you shouldn't have to ask for validation. Like if it's like somebody like obviously that they're up and coming, but they're like passionate about what they do, and they put your like you can just sense they have like your best interest at heart. So it's like I'm not gonna ask for validation because I know they have my best interest at heart, and that they're like so passionate about this, like they wouldn't even like play around with me. So like I wouldn't even like ask for validation at all.
Okay, yeah. So, hey, sometimes I feel like I be doing.
So it's like it's kind of like a sense thing. Like I know this person, like they have a good heart, so they wouldn't even do that. Like I don't even got to take my brain down that road. Like they even ask them. They might be new in it. They're not 50, 30 years in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I feel like sometimes I damn near be finna mess up some relationships by asking for validation. So like somebody come try to buy a property from us or something, I just be like, shit, I could know they bought properties for someone. I still be like, hey bro, I need to prove of funds. Nah, and they be getting mad as hell. Nah, they be like, really, man? Are you serious? I mean, you see, I bought this property, bought that property, and I still be like,
nah, but really, 8 times, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. 8 times out of 10, no, 9 times out of 10, me and Mike, we could tell by like the person's language if you're a buyer or if you're a wholesaler.
And they ain't got no.
Something people do is we literally ask people, we be like, are you a wholesaler or are you a buyer?
Right.
Because we literally do the same thing. So like why lie?
We know all the excuses you're gonna make about, cause we do the same thing to sell. We know all the excuses you're gonna make, all the things that you're gonna say to make yourself seem like the anybody, or go around trying to answer the question of anybody. Now, before you keep going, I just want to say I'm just about to say this real quick. I just want y'all to know I ain't got nothing against working with wholesalers. That's why we asked them to tell the truth. Just tell the truth, because bro, if you're a wholesaler, I don't care. I'll work with you as long as you already have an end buyer. Now don't come in here 'Cause I just want to know, because people may on here may be watching and they may be wholesaling. They may be like, damn, I want to work with other wholesalers. No, I would love to, right? Boom. If I send property, you see my property, bro. If you got an end buyer, that's cool. That's great. I don't care about working with other wholesalers, bro. But just don't wrap my damn property up, because obviously wholesaling is a time game, bro. I need to be trying to close this within the next 30 days. And for us, we tell people we're going to close within the 7 to 14 day period. But because we already got buyers. Don't do that if you ain't got buyers already.
I remember we used to have a run. We used to tell people we'll close. What we used to tell people, we used to make promises like we'll close your thing on the what's today? Today the 13th. We're closing on the 27th.
And
we used to like tell people like we be like it's the 13th today. We're closing on the 27th. Let's go.
Let's go. And
like literally, we used to make
we
used to like just make a deal with them like for real. Like we're closing on the 27th. Like let's go.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. And if it's a good deal, I still can do that. But
that's when title was coming fast and stuff.
Yeah, good wholesaling tip is a great wholesaling tip is the faster you can close the better, but don't overpromise in wholesaling. Right? I know, like us, we say 7 to 14 days. But we understand that we have buyers. So we already got somebody we can send it directly to. We know what they're looking for. So we already know it's a guaranteed bite on it.
Yeah. But we get under contract, we know what it is to expect.
We know what to expect. But if you don't have buyers already, just stick to the 30 days. We'll close within 30 days. So at least you can have some time, right? So that's just the wholesale tip. Do not overpromise. If you can't guarantee that you're going to close within 7 to 14 days or whatever, just say within those 30 days. You can even say 60 days in time, depending on the people timeline they want to close. But don't overpromise. Okay. Were you about to say something? I know you was talking at first, eventually.
No, I'm saying you still had something to like say on that topic.
Oh no, I was just saying shit. Hey, if you're a wholesaler, we still fuck with you, want to work with you, but just be honest and just say I'm a wholesaler. Don't lie, because now I want to fuck with you. Because if you lie to me at the beginning of the deal, I know you're gonna lie to me during the deal. Simple.
Okay. Now, do you think you're a person that puts like money over your values and beliefs, or do you put your values and beliefs over money?
Value and beliefs over money.
Why so? Like, what's in you telling you to put my values and beliefs rather than take this money right here?
Because I understand that my value and beliefs gonna take me way farther than money ever could. Yeah. That's all. That's the simple answer.
Hey,
that's the simple ass answer. I ain't got to go into depth with that. Like, of course, bro. Shit, I'm always going for the money. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm not gonna sell my soul. I'm not gonna do something that's outside of my morals because of money, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm uncomfortable. Now, even when I do get that money, or if I do get that money, if I did somebody wrong, I'm still gonna think it's still gonna be on my conscience. Like, damn, like they're like when people scam. Like, I ain't got nothing against y'all scamming and shit like that, but y'all literally stealing from somebody else, bro.
I got somebody worse than scamming.
What?
Forex.
Oh shit!
Remember when I was doing Forex?
Yeah.
College? So basically, what I'm promising these people is I could teach them how to trade. I could teach them how to quit their job. I could teach them how to just do everything, how to trade, how to quit their job. And then on the other hand, what a lot of people don't want to do is, and what they're going to have to do is like team build and bring people in, basically bringing them under them. So I'm promising you that you're going to be making money. You're going to be learning how to trade. You're going to be working on yourself, and you're going to be bringing people under you.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't know how to do none of those things. But I
ain't even learned how to self-develop yet, nigga. Like,
I don't know not one of those things. But they're telling me to get out here and represent and talk on behalf of Forex and why people should join.
Right.
And I don't know how to do none of the key 4 things I just told you that I was going to teach you.
Yeah.
So to me, that's not sitting right with me, and that's not going to get me up out of my chair, like want to do something. Like, I don't feel right with that.
Right.
So I was doing that for like a couple months, and they're like, yeah, so all you have to do when we call on you is just say you made this amount of money and that you doing this. And I'm like, dude, I'm trading on a fake account, not using my own money. I didn't make anything yet. Why am I going to say I made $300 on a fake account with $5,000 in it? On a fake account like that I haven't did. And I'm like, bro, I don't feel right doing that or like telling people that. And I don't want to tell anybody to come join and be a part of this, because all I want to do is learn how to trade. When I join, I just want to, I don't do it now, but I just want to know how to trade, how to make money, how to look at the chart and make some money. But they're like, okay, you got a team build, you got to bring people in. you gotta show them that you made this amount of money, like this, like on this. Just tell them you already made your deposit back. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm in the hole on this. Like,
No
I have not
cap,
made
no
my money
cap. And it, hey, ain't no cap. I'm glad I never did it. I'm glad I never did it. I'm glad I never did that 4A shit. No cap. Because this is why I didn't do that shit though. Now let me tell you why. This is why. Because I realize if you really making money in something that you're doing, you do not have to go out there and try so hard to fucking recruit me. I promise you don't. No matter how much money you're making, and I knew that already. Like that's like we're doing wholesaling, bro. Like people, I don't gotta force you to buy my course and shit because guess what?
That shit on the track.
Nigga, it don't matter. I'm still making money actually doing the shit. So if people that really do Forex, guess what? They was not building no team. Nothing. There's people that Forex is real, guys. Forex is actually real. But the things that they were doing and the way that
I think it was like ALM or ILM, something like that.
you probably want to scoot that back to you, son. Do you think the microphone? You think you need to scoot that back, son?
Nah, I was just leaning back. Yeah, ALM.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what's crazy? And I did the pretty much the same thing. Like when I was doing door to door, because in those MLMs, which I do respect those MLMs, right? Because shit, I learned so much from them shits, bro. Going door to door, and that's multi-level marketing, right? Where you move up, right? I fuck with it. But the thing is, I didn't feel bad about trying to tell people to come on because I actually was making money. Right?
You said something that didn't sit right with you in the end.
Oh, so of course, because at the same time, some of the people that was coming there, bro, some of the folks got families and shit like that, bro. And then you telling them like you gonna guarantee to make money, but it ain't no guarantee.
Oh, so that didn't sit right with you.
And that didn't sit right with me. And then the way the person that led it, like one thing he was like a 24-year-old, real cocky, but he was a good dude, smart dude. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, the way he treated other people was bad. Like that shit was terrible, right? Not me, because he gonna treat me good. Cause shit, I was getting good. I was doing good shit. You feel me? Getting some good money, so he making money.
You at the table with him.
Yeah, for sure. So, but one thing he could say, he said to somebody, right? This is not coming from me, guys. I just want to let the disclosure. Somebody was a Muslim and they was doing Ramadan, and they was like, yeah, I ain't eating and stuff like that. Blah blah. They was like, are you serious? He was like, are you serious? He was like, you know what's crazy? Your God's an asshole. What God don't want you to eat?
Oh my God.
Straight up, just like that.
That's a little off the wall.
A little? Who say that about somebody else's religion?
No, we might have to hit about my religion though. No,
Like, no,
you
like
talk about my religion.
And you know what's crazy? Like, I
it.
ain't gonna say like we gotta hit about it, but like you don't have to.
Somebody disrespect God in front of you. You not hit about him?
You gotta hit for God. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, God. I hope you heard me. I'm hitting for you every time. No, like no, yeah. But you gotta. But hey, it's saying.
Mike just say he not hitting for God. What wrong with you, boy?
Nah. But bro, dead ass told them like, shit, yeah, like bro, your God's an asshole.
Oh my.
Who says that shit?
Yeah,
and he was a young white dude. You know, he getting money and shit. Like he was getting money and stuff.
On Jesus Christ, you gotta see me.
Yeah, I think that business. I think they actually shut down because really going door to door during the pandemic.
Slow it down.
Couldn't do it. Like niggas not about to open the door for a stranger during the pandemic. So
but you can open your browser for an OnlyFans model though.
But they ain't gonna give me COVID.
So do you think people?
But hold on, wait. First of all, I do not be on OnlyFans.
Do you think people that's
I just want y'all to know I ain't on OnlyFans.
Do you think people that's on OnlyFans are they picking money or their values and beliefs?
Oh, they definitely picking money. Well, you know what's crazy? No. I was about to say this though. Their value and beliefs are not my value and beliefs. Period. So I can't say that they're wrong. They might not got no values. They make a pop that pussy slap ass open. And guess what? That's okay. That's on them. And they don't feel bad about it. But if you going off of my values and beliefs, hey man, you tripping. You just gonna go out there and bro, it's so many. But my values and beliefs is, bro, it's so many different ways to make money, bro. It's so many different ways to make money that your ass gonna. But your ass
they doing one of the ways.
They doing one of the stupid ways. Now and you still. I can't even call it a hustle for real. I ain't gonna count. Like, I'm not even calling it a hustle, bro. You been on
I feel like it's hustling until you're actually on there doing porn. Like, I feel like you could take, like, just, like, not nude pictures, but, like,
I'm talking about new
bikini pictures, like just showing some butt or something. Like, I feel like that's straight. But when you like get on there and start playing with yourself or just doing like anything like porn related, I feel like okay.
Yeah, bro, you ain't hustling. That's you really taking it, and I mean, you really taking an easy route. Like, it's kind of just like, bro, you not hustling. You just going on there. You might be like, it's a lot of work though, man. How the fuck that's a lot of work? I guarantee I go in there and whip my dick out right now and the goddamn OnlyFans. I'm good.
Let me upload this. I've been working all night.
Like, what the fuck? Like, that ain't a lot of work, bro. Honestly, it's kind of, and I could see why they could say it's a lot of work. The only reason I can say that a lot of work is because if it don't sit right with you morally, and that shit is wearing you out morally, that's why that shit is tiring you out, right? Like, I'm not against OnlyFans models or whatever, but if you on there and you just got them showing your body and you just fucking on there or whatever, or you having sex on there, I'm not trying to get canceled, but hey, look, bro, I ain't gonna count. I ain't with that for real. Like, that's just something I'm not with. Now, to each his own. If that's what you feel like you want to do, go ahead. But that don't sit right with me morally, because I'm like, bro, you literally just exposing yourself, and then y'all females be getting mad. Like, why? I literally seen people on there. Why I don't have a boyfriend? You know somebody. They post a poll. Why you don't have a boyfriend?
Why I don't have a boyfriend? He said what he said.
That nigga tried to hell out her. He was like, nobody want nobody that everybody can. No, I've been saying this before he said that, but nobody want nobody that everybody can see. And then they be like, why I can't find a boyfriend? Because you exposed to everybody. You're no longer exclusive to me. Everybody has seen that goddamn cool cat.
I can't be like, bro, this right here, y'all don't know. Nah, we know.
We know. We seen it.
We love it.
What do you mean? So that's the thing. Like,
she's great.
So, and then that's where a lot of stuff get
perfect
misconstrued. Like, bro, you're not finna go out there and just think you about to go out here and show that shit on camera and think you finna have a hell of niggas coming at you. That's not what it is. Now, if you just out there and you doing it because you want to do it and you want to make some money, don't ask why you ain't got no damn boyfriend though. Don't ask.
Please don't ask that.
We know why. You know why you don't.
We're gonna eat you up in the comments. We're gonna eat you up in the person. We're gonna eat you up when you go to sleep. We're gonna eat you up when you go out to eat.
And he gonna eat you up while he on the fans watching.
While I'm single.
Like, cause all them folks gonna, bro. It's just, bro. I don't know, bro. How you feel about it? Like,
don't do that.
Don't do it. How you feel?
Don't do that. I'm a values and beliefs guy.
Sure.
You could look at me and know I'm a values and beliefs guy.
How much can you really value if you just like, shit, let me just go out here and bend over butt ass naked and just have my asshole showing?
I just felt a breeze.
How can
it ain't too much value? Like, you can't care about too much. Like, too much can't bother you. Like, I feel like somebody could just go up and slap you, and you're like, okay, do you want your plate an hour later? Like, I'll still go make your plate of food.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you don't care too much about yourself or care too much about anything. And that's just off of me knowing like what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, it just applies to everything.
Like, yeah, because if you showing everybody everything, that means you accept anything. If you showing everybody everything, you gonna accept anything. Right? So that's just what it is. What?
What if she's a virgin?
If she's a virgin and she's doing that?
That's stupid.
She's still her values and beliefs.
Oh, and she just like, I can't have sex with nobody, but I'll show y'all.
Never had sex without showing.
But she's still giving you access to that, so that's not like exclusively to me.
That's still not exclusive. It's not about exclusive. You saying it's about values. That's what he's saying. Not about exclusivity.
He's saying like values. I feel like she don't value herself, cause like you value yourself enough to be a virgin, but you don't value yourself enough to like just like
to keep that sacred to the person that's gonna take your virginity.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna cap.
Like, you showing that to everybody still, so you still like on the same level, still on the same conversation. But,
are they?
What's your name?
I'm saying, are they though? Because sometimes, like people, because really, well, it say you're not supposed to expose your body like that anyway.
Man, hell no. You're not supposed to expose your body like that. You still in the same conversation as people that are like actually doing the deed on there. Like, if you're out there just showing yourself and stuff, like I said, it's different. If you just on there and like bikinis and lingerie and stuff, but you actually out there like playing with yourself or just out there just popping it open or like twerking from the back and we can see it. All right, you like probably in a different conversation.
They're a virgin, but the thing
But
is,
I feel like that don't apply to strippers.
No.
Hey, let me get it right. I feel like that don't apply to strippers because I know some strippers, and I don't want none of them to get
Man,
offended.
what the fuck?
And that don't apply to y'all. Y'all get out there and make that money, boo.
Man, get the fuck out, bro. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, bro.
She's not on OnlyFans. She's stripping. It's different.
It's different? How the fuck is that different, bro?
She clocking in on OnlyFans. They just out there putting on the web, nigga.
Ain't gonna cap. No.
Stripper that's in the dark.
Oh no. You got a point though, because get up, sit up, son. But no cap. He do got a point. Stripping is not the same as OnlyFans. This is why I say that. When you in a strip club, you gotta work for that money. I don't give a fuck what
I
you say.
respect all my strippers. Y'all got
You
morals,
gotta work for that
values,
money.
and
On
beliefs.
OnlyFans, you not really working, bro. You not gotta entertain people, bro. They may be playing on themselves, but you really gotta entertain other people. Son on the camera. All right, see. But yeah, like you really gotta go entertain. Like you gotta go shake that ass for a couple of dollars.
You gotta put in that work. I respect that.
And you got that.
That's a hustle. That's a hustle. It's a
not
hustle.
only that, you gotta put yourself in creeps way. You gotta put yourself in danger's way. You gotta put. We seen your ass.
Dumbass. Big ass back. Nigga, look, do it again. Look.
Nah, for real. Because when you're actually in some type of, when you're putting yourself in a way that's dangerous, bro. You going out here to a strip club, right?
Is the camera on?
Nah, it's on.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. So all right, but so basically, I think stripping is what it is different because you actually got to hustle when you're stripping. You got to get in your car first of all. You got to drive to a fucking job,
or you got to finesse your sugar daddy to drop you off.
Yes. Then guess what you have to do when you get there? You have to deal with. You could see OnlyFans. You just dealing with people watching you, creeps watching you.
Stripper, customer service. Customer service.
You gotta deal with customer service. And then guess what you gotta do when they walk in there? You actually gotta deal with creeps in person. Like that ain't like on OnlyFans. You just like, oh, creeps watching me, great. But you ain't got no creep trying to stick their finger in your pussy though.
Yeah,
for real. Like stripping is way more of a hustle than.
So say it. Let them know you respect all strippers out there. Let them know.
You know what's crazy? I just know.
Let them know
what family period had to do to take care of their kids. So I respect strippers, but this thing. Oh, this
Let's go.
Listen.
Let's go.
This type of strippers I don't respect though.
I like them nasty. I like them nasty.
This type of strippers. This is not supposed to be this topic, but it's business though. Goddamn, this is business. So strippers that are working to get out of that situation, just like I respect people that sell dope and shit. I don't respect it necessarily what you're doing, but if you're doing it to get out of that situation, then I get it. If you feel like you ain't have no other choice, of course you had other choices. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's the excuse, really. You really had other choices. But there is some people that's really been fucked up out here in the world, bro. Like, we can't act like there ain't people that are born in homelessness already. They don't know none of else. They ain't have no phone. They ain't have nobody they can call and realize that, hey, there's other ways to get it. So they go with the best way they can get it to take care of their folks. I respect it, but you got to be able to do that to get out of the position that you're in. You can't just be doing that shit just to stay in the same position and think that shit cool. You got to work to get out of it. Now, there are some strippers and shit like that hate what they do. Yeah. They literally just like,
and they go back to values and beliefs. Because like you said, if somebody was like just born and they were neglected, they were raped, they were born into prostitution and stuff.
Yeah.
They values and beliefs are like all over the place because they don't know what to believe in, don't know what to trust.
Yeah.
So OnlyFans or stripping, that could be like, oh, this is the best thing for me. That's my way out. And that's just where their values and beliefs lie. You know what I mean?
And that's why exposure is big. You got to be exposed to those different ways. You got to be exposed to wholesaling. You got to be exposed to day trading. You got to be exposed to doing those things and there's other services that people could do. But sometimes, bro, like that. Some people are in a situation where they have no choice, bro, and I get that, right? I literally understand that, and that's why I'm saying I don't want to degrade anybody or feel like y'all not good enough. Y'all are great too, you feel me? But
I love y'all.
Y'all just got to get to the point where y'all got to work to get out of that situation. Don't work to stay in that situation. When you're working in something that is not right or something that's not right to you, if you literally are in that position and you're like, I don't like this, but I know I got to do it so I can get to my final destination, then good. But if you're just doing that shit because you just a lost cause, a lost soul.
That's why we gotta leave our left pocket in the club every time we go in the strip club.
Shut the fuck up.
We gotta make sure y'all taken care of.
Man, I remember we go to the strip club for a minute. We'll go to the strip club for a minute going.
Man, I remember it was like the first time. It was like the first time I went to the strip club. I think was it your first time too?
BJ fell in love with a stripper.
Bro, watch out, bro.
No, damn. You acting like you ain't fall in love with a goddamn stripper.
Bro, I fell in love, boy. What?
And you know what's crazy? I ain't even gonna go into it. But his ass, you fell in love with a stripper. I'm in love with a stripper. She mine and she mine.
She was different, bro. Like she wasn't dancing on them like she was dancing on
Would you
like,
get that? Would you, if she had an OnlyFans, would you go buy her OnlyFans?
I mean,
did you do it?
I plead the fifth on that, but like I said, she was different.
Oh, he probably threw at least 600 on her that night.
Not fucking. Oh, on that night.
Yeah.
Oh no! Y'all don't know the story. The fairy tale, the myth, the legend. After I got done with her, she went home.
Oh my gosh.
She paid her.
She made so much money off this nigga. She left after that.
She went home.
We saw her come out the locker room after that.
She went out the locker room,
clothes on and everything. I'm out. This nigga just took care of me.
Saying bye to the security guy. I said, "Go home, babe. You done." I said, "Why you still here?" I took care of you. Go home.
For sure. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an entertainment thing, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, she probably was working to get out of there. That's why she said,
"Go
I made my money."
home. Go home. You done?
For sure. So that's just kind of where that fall at. But hey, look, I got a question though. I got a question. First of all, me and my girl, we love going to the strip club. We love strippers. She love y'all more than me. But you know, so that I ain't against you love y'all more than me. So hey, it's cool. But hey, I got a question. Would you, if they say they'll give me $2 million, they give us $2 million, but you got to go to jail for a year, would you go to jail for us?
Let's get it.
I love it. Let's get it. How about I put 100K on your books, bro. You gonna be rich as fucking there.
Let's get it. On me.
Oh no, cause he gonna get out. I'm gonna give him the rest of his money when he get out.
On me, I'm sitting down.
But 100K?
On me, I'm sitting down.
You sit down?
Yes.
For sure. Like, what the fuck? Like, I promise you, I go to job. Like, bro, just put me like 100, 150 on the books. Shit, you know, you only could spend like 500 to like less than it's like 50 a week, like something. Bro, I'd be rich as fuck.
I'm sitting down. Let me do my bit.
And guess what? You see them niggas? I saw somebody in the jail grilling today, bro. They made a fucking. They put like something like a bed. You know, the bed middle. They put like some like a can or a trash can full of toilet paper on that.
They be hacking. Fire, they be hacking into like the light and stuff, and they be like shocking the bench. Or
like
something.
That, they be getting grilling. So I'm good. I'm like, hey, bro, just get me the money for the iPhone. Cause I want an iPhone while I'm in there. At least.
Buy me the iPhone and on the Droid.
You feel me? I don't want to be on the Droid. You feel me? Just give me the iPhone.
I'm putting it in my head.
Shit, when we get back, I don't know what he talking about. I ain't putting nothing in my head.
Come on, Mike. You obviously ain't been in jail for a year. You been in the world, nigga. I've been in the yard.
Nah, no cap. So I wouldn't necessarily go. I wouldn't go out there and I would do it, bro, because I feel like that's a business decision. Like I'm like, hey, shit, we about to get $2 million.
Man, no cap, I'm sitting down.
And you feel me? You ain't say I gotta do nothing that's against my morals. I ain't say going to jail was against my morals. Doing shit to get in jail is against my morals. But going to jail, it's like, all right, shit, you got $2 million. We finna eat good. Let's do it. Let's do it.
My role, learn my lesson.
Like for sure, like we gonna sit down and then like with that money, I mean, what you think you'll do with the money? Can you flip it though? Before I get out though, can you flip it though? Can you flip it and make it some more?
Man, when I get out, I'm trying to buy.
No. I'm talking about say if I sit down.
Oh, if you sit down,
you got the money, and I'm just like, hey, bro, I'm gonna do this, bro, but just turn this 2 into 10. How you doing it? What's your ideas? What you got?
What I'm gonna do
is how we tie this into business.
I'm gonna go into somebody that's like franchising their like event spaces. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the franchise. So they already have like an established business that's gonna hit a certain goal or like margin. So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I'm selling this franchise for $60,000. I got $2 million. Give me 2-3 of those. You know what I mean? Boom. I'm gonna go in, shoot, restaurants or business. I'm gonna buy the franchise. I'm buying franchises that are known to produce income and that hit certain goals and stuff. So I know what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna buy some franchises. Of course, you know we gonna go get the rental properties as well.
Gotta get the rent properties.
Boom.
Cause that flipping already just letting it sit.
Yeah, that's just letting it sit. And then on top of that, shoot, we might go into just get our own plaza, and I might just put the down payment down. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we just gonna go get a whole plaza. So look what we got. We got event spaces franchise that's guaranteed to bring in money. We got restaurants and businesses franchise that are gonna bring in money. We got our couple 20, 30 properties on real estate that are bringing in money. Boom, boom. That's every month. And then I just put down on the plaza. When you get out, it's gonna be done bringing in money.
For sure. Hey, shit, there we go. We flip. I'm coming back, and I'm in.
What?
We coming back. We back.
Straight.
Now I done came back from 2 to 10.
How many people you could tell you would give you that game plan right there?
Not many. So that's what I'm saying.
Y'all would do that. Y'all be like, what did y'all do with it? I don't know.
Exactly, right? Shit.
I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna save it.
For sure. So we gotta make sure we do that. Like I just go try to first of all, I buy some properties, obviously, right? I buy some properties. You know how I flip that bitch? I flip that bitch so smooth. But hell, I'm going what I know. First of all, I'm gonna buy some houses, right? Man, I'm finna build a fat ass hotel scene all around the country. So you already know how wholesale is. I might put 1,000 in for a month for the month and still make 20,000, 30,000.
So you never losing the $2 million. You just put it in.
You just put it in, and I'm getting it back out because
Tell them what hotel is.
I mean wholesale, but I hotel though too. Hotel, all wholesaling is just like wholesale, but with wholesale you actually buy the property. So hotel, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go actually buy the house, and then you're gonna sell it on the market. You're gonna put it back on the market, and it's gonna sell. That's all wholesaling is. You actually that means you're actually putting your money into it, buying the house and reselling it. It's just like wholesaling, but you actually put money into it. So what I would do is I'm gonna go build a fat ass wholesale operation, because wholesaling is always gonna make money. And we know the returns on wholesale. If I put 2 bands in that month for wholesaling, that could bring 40 racks, 50 racks in. So just imagine if I go say, hey, let me go put 100 racks in a month in the wholesale operation. And we calling all around the country. I got 50 callers calling. Nigga, I'm finna come up.
So when I get out in a year, you should have 2 or better.
2 what?
2 mil or better.
Oh no, I'm have 10 mil or better.
Yeah.
Off real, cause I'm doing all. You gotta understand, I'm not just doing it in one area or like a concentrated area. I'm doing that shit all over the country. Not only that, like you said, I'm gonna buy some stocks. Shit, I'm gonna go buy some commercial buildings. You feel me? And by the time you get out, you feel me? We gonna sit. You gonna get your money. I'm gonna give you at least 250 or whatever that is. And then I'm like, hey, the rest of our money sitting in these buildings. Shit, we good. We gonna sell them bitches in 5 years. And now we done flip that bitch. Boom, we up as fuck now. And plus that wholesale, y'all gotta understand that wholesale, if I put $1 million in a wholesale operation, if I put $1 million in a wholesale operation, I'll probably make 100 mil. No cap. So, hey, that's just what it is. And then I might go
out of the country with that bitch.
Like everywhere.
Like where they don't tax for real. I might go out of the country.
For sure. So that way you ain't even worry about taxes either.
Yeah.
So we gonna be straight. We gonna be straight, bro. So sometimes, bro, you just gotta be, you know.
And that's like the same thing with Young Thug. It's like, are y'all about to let Young Thug sit down for a year, 5 years? Or are y'all gonna take the bid for 5, 10 years and free him, and he gonna go make 100 million, whereas you only would have made 50K. So who y'all about to let sit down, Young Thug, or let y'all sit down?
Sit y'all lay down.
Sit y'all lay down. Sit y'all lay down and just have a conversation with Thug. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down for you, but when I get out, you know, I need that.
Yeah, for sure,
like,
for sure.
I need that. Yeah.
I need some. Cause I just took the time for you, right? And sometimes, and one thing I did realize this week though for me is, you know what really hurts?
What?
It hurt to understand. I know y'all probably like, what the hell you mean by that? What I mean by this is, you ever been in a situation where you want to be like, bro, y'all wrong. But then you understand that. You end up being like, damn, I understand what you're saying. You're right. It hurts to understand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts to be like, damn, bro, as much as I want you to be wrong, you're right.
I think you might have to give them an example.
All right, so it's probably not trying to be sad.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
Not trying.
It's
So say so.
it's like, okay, boom, you feel this type of way, but to feel that type of way, you gotta be feeling this type of way about that situation.
Okay.
That situation, which is gonna hurt me, that you feel that type of way.
Okay, so say if something happens to your family member, and the person that did it to your family member, you want them to go away for as long as possible.
I got that situation in real life.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? You want them to go away as long as possible. But then they be like, hey, we can't even charge them for all that. Honestly, if you want to be honest, and this is the reasons why we can't charge them that, but this all we can really get them. And this is why. And you sit there and you just like, even though you want to argue, be like, no, they need more time because of this. They need more time because this happened and that's not right and this is wrong. But that's not facts. That's just how you feel. Sometimes most of the stuff that we want to happen is off of how we feel, but we got to go off of facts.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Like,
it's like, can you prove that?
Exactly. So it's kind of just like, bro, it really hurt because like, damn, it's
in
true.
my situation, like I had like one of my uncles. Him and my other uncle, they got in an argument, and he ended up killing my other uncle. So I got like an uncle that's doing like life that's not gonna get out. So it's like, on one hand, could some of the family be like, I want him out, but then it's like I understand why he's in there. So like it's like I know that's my family, but I know he did. So it's like it's kind of like I don't want him to get out type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like,
and it hurt to understand. It's like,
it hurt.
damn.
I understand. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure. And my situation was just pretty much like with my brother. Pretty much like my brother, the person that killed my brother, they like, shit, we can't say that it's murder because we can't say that's the way they died, even though we know that's the way that he passed away. But with the medical examiner, it's kind of just like,
they not gonna know.
They like, off of the facts of what we're going off of, we know that they did that to them, but something else could have caused the death.
Yeah.
So we can't charge them for murder. We just don't do attempted murder.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn. And it's like, I'm not gonna argue. I can't argue with you. You right. And it hurts to understand that.
Yeah.
It hurts to understand, bro. And you know, sometimes, bro, you just gotta be right, know where you're at, and just you gotta be able to handle that because a lot of people can't handle it. But it do hurt to understand. I just want to say that. That's one thing I learned this week.
It do hurt to understand, but hey, I feel like we've been here for a minute.
Oh,
It's
now you hit it today.
I hit it with it. Hey, yeah.
We have been here for a minute.
I feel like we've been here for a minute. We've been here for a good amount of time. You feel me? It's been like a fun episode. I don't feel like we was really like critical on y'all and was like diving into like just like certain topics. It was like more loose and like just a fun episode talking on like just
everything.
Yeah, talking on everything and more juicy topics and stuff. So I just feel like we've been here for a while. Mike, what you got for him, man?
Man, hey, what I want y'all to know is just I will listen to this guy. I forgot his name. But one of the thought patterns that he has is just be glad to be here. Be glad to be where you're at. Right? I'm probably going to make a video about this. So just be ready to tell you. I'm going to make a video about it. But be glad to be exactly where you're at, bro. Be glad to be here. Sometimes we're not appreciative enough of where we are. Be able to take in the moment, see where you are at, and just be able to appreciate everything that goes on in your life. And sometimes, bro, even you could just be like, man, this happened today. I failed this. I lost this deal today. This happened, but I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? That ultimately just be able to put you in a better mind space, put you in a better mindset. So, hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
What you got for him?
Shoot, what I got for
Follow
y'all.
me on Instagram at _Mr.Mindset. Y'all go follow me. It's going to be somewhere. But y'all make sure y'all follow me, man. I'm giving that game. I'm really trying to help y'all change your mindset, put y'all in a better mindset, and put y'all in a mindset for success. Simple.
Yeah, and something I got for y'all today is just like, I know it's just gonna sound weird, but be ready to like fail this year. Like, be ready to hop into something and it not go your way or not go how you like thought it or sought out it to be. Cause like ultimately what you gonna get from that like challenge or just like that opportunity that you stepped into, just learn to embrace it, because all you're gonna do is just learn from it and grow from it. So if you're not learning from something or growing from something, you're not gonna elevate and move forward in life. So just be ready to hop into something. If you fail, just go ahead and embrace that and just know that's part of the game and just keep pushing. For real.
Sure.
And y'all go follow me at _BJ Real.
Follow him.
They just T-Mobile just messed me up.
He finna start posting more too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start posting more too.
He got
So yeah, cause I know y'all like it. Y'all like when it post, you feel me? But yeah, T-Mobile, they messed me up, so they done changed my number. So if y'all want to contact me on Instagram, contact me on _ on the porch page, contact me in the comments on YouTube. I'll see it, respond to it. So just respond to me on social media for now until I get this number situation under wraps and stuff and out the way.
Yep, and follow us. If you on YouTube, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, talk to us. If you like the topic, let us know. If you didn't, let us know. We want to hear from y'all. We want to make sure y'all know. And if y'all are on YouTube, go over to the other platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever that is that you use. Please leave us 5 stars. Follow us on there, add us in there, so y'all can make sure y'all keep getting this content. We'll appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Ebook coming soon for me. Let's do it.
JT on the track again.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.